Hey girls, Kaylee here. So I wanted to do a makeup tutorial today and I decided to do it on this kind of bronzy, smoky eye. And obviously I have one side of my face done and one side not, so I look a little silly. But basically this is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you on this eye. I've already primed my eye with Urban Decay's Primer Potion and I obviously already have my foundation on. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a light gold color. Whatever you have that's similar to this would work. What I have is Lorax. Can't remember the name of the palette. I know it's discontinued, but it's 3D multi something or other. It's just a really light gold like this, and I'm actually going to mix a little bit of it with Blunt by Urban Decay. But whatever you have that's a light shimmery gold color, I have a couple colors like that from Wet n Wild that I love. So anything like that you use will work just fine. And I'm going to use a Sigma E25 for that. And I'm just going to use one end of the brush and dip it in both of those. That's going to go in the inner half of your eye, and it's also going to go underneath your eyebrow right there. And I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. Whoops. You're going to start out right here. And I like doing this because I have very small eyes, and whenever I do a smoky eye, they tend to get closed off really easily. So doing a lot of shimmery colors in your inner corner right here is going to help a lot. If you have very small eyes like I do, or hooded eyes even, this will help a lot. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to a color from the Shady Lady palette by the Balm. It's volume 1. This very tan kind of burnt gold color right here. And then you're going to take that through the part that we haven't put eyeshadow on yet. So the outer half of your eye and then just through your crease a little bit. It's going to help with some blending and it's just kind of make a nice little base. Alright, so outer half, and then I'm going to put just a bit through my crease to help with blending that out. Then I'm going to take, if I can find it, my Sigma E45. It's a tapered blending brush, and I like it because it really does help me get in there on my small eyes to go ahead and get some detailing work done. But if you have like a pencil brush, it'll work just as well as this. What we're going to do is we're going to create a tapered line across the top of your lid here, and it's going to be a really thick line at the outside, and then it's going to come into a thin line. We're going to be doing it with some eyeshadow, so it's not going to look scary, but we're going to be doing it with kind of a dark, warm gray, and I'm going to be using this one. This is from the Nude'tude palette by the Balm, and again, if you don't have that one, that's completely fine. Now, if you don't have little eyes like I do, and you might be on the other end of the spectrum, then this is actually going to be the step that you're going to like the most. You're not going to want to do so much brightness on the inside. You're going to want to focus on creating this darkness that kind of creeps up over your lid. And the reason that you're going to do that is because when you have a lid that's protruding a little bit or is a little bit larger, you want to use a dark color to help shrink that down. And a nice way to do that, and a really inconspicuous way to do that, is to just do a nice little line like this across your lid right here, because it's going to shrink that in a little bit and hide or mask the look of an eye that comes out just a bit too far. And for small eyes, we don't have to worry because we did all this lightness right here, so it's not going to make our eyes look small. Alright, so hopefully you can kind of see that shape. I'm going to make an attractive face so you can see it. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a little bit of that through the crease, just so that when your eyes are open, you're looking straight ahead, you see a tiny bit of that smokiness. And now to finish it off, we're going to do some black eyeshadow, and almost the same shape that we just did with it being thick on the outside and coming into the inside. And I'm going to use Sigma's E20, which is a very tiny smudger brush, and a matte black eyeshadow. This one is from the Nude'tude palette again, right there. Again, whatever matte black you have is sufficient, just as long as you have that nice line. Even if you want to use an eyeliner for this, maybe a pencil liner that you can smudge around, that will work just fine as well. So you're going to stick that in next to your lashes, and the way that I do it with the eyeshadow is to bring it in right next to my lashes and then blend upwards so I can make that nice smoky look. Alright, and then I'm going to take that same E45 again, and I'm going to smudge that around just a little bit to blend it a little bit. Alright, I love that smudgy brush for applying the eyeshadow, but for blending it out, I like to use a different brush. And for my eyes, I'm actually going to pull it out slightly, you know, like a little tiny wing right there. You can kind of see what I'm doing there. Just that much. Just because I like that cat eye effect. Alright, and then before I filmed this, I actually went ahead and lined the inner rim of my eye with gel eyeliner. So I already have this little area inside of my eye lined with eyeliner, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. I'm going to prime my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion for Lashes. And I'm going to go ahead and pop some blush over my cheeks. Again, I'm going to use Peach by Femme and a little blush brush and just throw that on over my cheeks. And then the very last and most important step, we're going to curl our lashes and apply some mascara. So now that my lashes are nice and curled, I'm going to go ahead and use Revlon Double Twist Mascara and give a really nice thick coat to my lashes. I really like to have kind of chunky statement-y lashes with this look. I don't know why, it's just a preference that I have. And this mascara is really good at building volume on me, and it's still, even though it builds the volume, it keeps length, which makes me very happy. Also, having that primer on there is going to help as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use Bottom Lash Mascara by Clinique, and I like to use this when I line my waterline on my lower lid because it kind of helps to melt the two together a little bit. Then on my lips I have number 14 by Rimmel for Kate Moss, and I just picked this up not too long ago. It looks like that, and then it's a very kind of browny cool nude, and it's not like a color that I have, so I was really interested to try it out. And then I have Megashine lip gloss by NYX in Perfect, and this is a very sparkly nude color, and it kind of helps to lighten up this lipstick, because even though this lipstick doesn't look like it's going to be super dark on, it really is, so I kind of need to lighten it up a little bit. But that's it. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!